In this video, we'll learn how to create our header area for our Brizy Pro users. That area in here including our brand's logo along with our menu as you can see. And we will learn how to create either a transparent header like that one or maybe a header with a solid background color. So let's go back to our homepage in here and let's add a header. I'm gonna add it in here, then we can rearrange our blocks. So on left side we have categories. Let's select header and feel free to select from any of these designs in here. Me myself, I'm going with that one in here. It's simple and clean. Some of you might like to add some contact information at the top like that, and that's totally fine. However, we will have our social icons at the bottom, those icons in here. So I'm gonna go with that one for now. Let's first rearrange our block, clicking in here, drag to reorder. So let's add a menu element in here, which is limited for free users and it has extended features for pro users. Menu element, drag and drop. And let's delete that one. And let's align that one to right. And by the way guys, if you have more than a menu, you can select from here. Now we have menu, you can select the other menus if you have more than one. And also you can make it hamburger menu from here. And you will have more options in here for size. Let's disable that. If you would like to increase the spacing between your elements, you can do that from here. However, this looks fine for now. We can go ahead and change our logo. If you're going to go with a solid background header like this one in here, we have a white background color. You can use just a regular JPEG image with a white background like that image maybe. However, if you're going for a transparent header, you'll need to use a PNG image. So let's select our image from here, deleting that. Selecting our dummy logo, which you'll find in your resources as well, if you'd like to practice on that one. Now we need to go to settings, adjust height 100%. And that's maybe quite too large. Let's make it a bit smaller. Usually logos look better when they are smaller, keep that in mind. And now let's make our header transparent. Going to our header settings. Before we make it transparent, let me show you other options in here as well. For menu, you can make it sticky menu. It's sticky like that, so when you start scrolling, it's gonna be coming with you sticking to your website the whole time like that. You can disable that from here. And that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm gonna make it static. Now it's not gonna follow us wherever we go. Also, here's another important setting for your menu. Do you see that option in here? Make it global. Probably you will need to enable that. And actually once you make it global, it's gonna be existing in your other web pages as well. And also you'll find that pictogram or that icon in here means it's a global block. And you can apply that to any other block as well. And if you do any changes to any of these blocks, it's gonna be affecting the others as well, which is a really cool feature. So let's say anytime you would like to add a color background to our logo or our header, it will be applied in all other pages. We don't have to keep doing that in each and every page. And if for any reason you would like to disable that feature in any of these pages later, feature disabled, it's gonna be disconnected from the other headers in your other web pages and you cannot reverse that action again. Of course, you can add a background image if you like. This is just like any other block you're dealing with, and you can change colors from here. So here we have a full opacity for our solid color, which is white. I'm gonna drag that slider all the way to 0. Now we have a transparent header. And I know you don't believe me because you're still seeing white in here, and that's mainly because we don't have any other elements below our header. And in order to see that in action, we need to drag that section upper, okay? So we're going to that block settings in here, more settings, and let's try margins. Maybe negative value will be working in here like that. And now we have a transparent header. However, you can see that line here, that's because we have some shadow within our block for our menu, so or for our header. Let's go to our blocks settings for header, going to colors in here, going to shadow. Now do you see it's none? However, we still do have some shadows. You can disable that by dragging that slider to 0. And now that line is gone. And let's make our menus text white as well, selecting those. You can change typography for that one, maybe change font if you would like. You can add an icon from here. Let's maybe add that one to contact us. I like to add the phone icon anywhere. I don't know, I have to do that. You can go with outline one or maybe solid one will be looking better. You know what? I don't really like it, so let's disable that. Go into colors, make it white. And I'm gonna leave my brand's name in black as it is. So it will be standing out among all these white titles in here. And let's check it out. Well, that looks amazing. Let's go ahead and create our footer area.